Hello there. It's been almost exactly 1 year since I got my boobs removed. My official boob removal anniversary is July 11th, also known as my dear Ivano's birthday. Getting my breast implants removed was the biggest risk and change that I've ever made to my entire existence. If you'd like to hear more about it, just keep on watching. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on post notifications because I post new videos every week and I would love for you to see them all. Basically, what had happened was I wanted to get my implants removed, but I never really had the chance to. It was far too expensive to get it done in California. So I knew deep down that I would have to go back to Iowa in order to get the surgery done. Knowing my ex and how he went psycho and cheated on me after only 17 days of being away from me from all the times he cheated on me, I knew I could not get my surgery done while I was with him because I would be gone for at least a month. But one day, my ex decided to bless my life and break up with me. He gave me 30 days to leave the house that we were living at together, but I decided to leave after 2 weeks because I could not stand being around him anymore. At first, it was hard, but yay, I finally had the freedom to up and leave and do what I want. So that's exactly what I did. I had far too much stuff to just fly it all back to Iowa with me, even though I knew I was going to be gone for an extended period of time. So I just threw all my stuff into storage, bumped off a friend's sofa, got on the first plane that I could afford. I spent the next month struggling to find a surgeon that would do my implant removal. Finding a surgeon that will willingly remove saline implants in the capsule is a lot more difficult than the world will ever admit. I eventually decided to go back to the surgeon that had originally put my implants in for me. He was the only surgeon that not only willingly removed the capsule the way I wanted to, but he also offered me a price that wasn't nearly as much as other surgeons, and he was very kind and reassuring that everything would turn out just fine. Other surgeons had told me I'm going to hate my results and want to either get a lift or new implants put in. He was like, oh no man, I'm just gonna take them out, they're gonna look amazing. He was right, thank you. Fast forward to when I actually did get my surgery done. Oh my god, I literally felt like I made the worst decision of my entire existence because I was in so much pain. I was literally throwing up from the pain I was in. But after a few days of being the worst pain in my entire existence, I decided to rip my drains out, bleed all over my friend's bathroom floor, and I felt like I had been renewed and reborn, and I felt totally awesome and fine, and all the pain was gone. Not only the physical pain, but also the emotional pain. I was instantly over my ex. I felt like I could be myself and love myself and finally regain my health again. I honestly felt like the most amazing and sexy person alive. Hey. After only a 2-week recovery period, which I do not recommend doing this, I flew back to California. Don't fly unless you're taking a direct flight because even carrying a laptop that is a very thin boy across an airport, yeah, not a good idea. I almost died. Anyways, yeah, went back to California, moved into this amazing duplex, and then my ex begged for me back. So of course I had to reject him because I love myself enough to not fall into that pit again. So how am I feeling? A year of no boobs, post-explant, whatever you want to call it, because literally I have nothing. Wow, there might be a nipple there, who knows? I feel amazing. I feel extremely confident and beautiful and like I can accomplish anything. It was like all the negativity that was in me was trapped inside my breast implants, and when I got them removed, it was all gone from my existence. I have no more chronic breast and chest pain. I do not have nearly as much fatigue, and I also feel way more clear-minded. Personally though, I've not been really feeling my best lately due to things that are out of my control, but I still actually feel a lot better than how I felt when I was okay when I had my breast implants. The pain I had before was exhausting. It made me had poor sleep. It made me cranky. It ruined my concentration and my confidence. That's probably the main reason why I stayed with Bob for so long. I did not have the energy to work a full-time job on top of going to school, and Bob also offered really cheap rent. I did not have the confidence to go out and find somebody that would be better to me, help me out, or offer the same cheap rent that Bob did. If you're thinking of getting your breast implants removed, but you're worried, oh my God, I'm going to feel or look terrible. Honey, I used to think the same thing, but I realized my health is more important than how my tits look. So I took that plunge and I feel so fantastic. The confidence I have makes me see myself as the most glorious and beautiful thing in existence. Trust me, when you take care of your health, you feel amazing. And you'll love yourself regardless of how others may see you. If you're worried about how your partner may see you, or they'll feel less attracted to you after removing your boobs, don't worry, the right person for you will see you as the most beautiful and glorious thing in the world, no matter how you look. If their feelings or attraction change just because you decide to remove balls of silicone from your chest, honey, they were never the right person for you and they never loved you. Think of them leaving as a good thing because you're that much closer to finding the right person for you. I've only had a couple issues with myself since removing my implants, one of them being the fact that I have to replace my entire freaking wardrobe because everything's too big. Life is hard when you're broke and you go from having double D's to double A's. Also, the one scar on my left boob partially keloided. I think the only reason that happened is because one of my friend's dogs was way too excited to see me right after my surgery and jumped on my chest and bumped that stitching a little bit. Ooh, that was not a great experience. Altogether though, yeah, I feel amazing. I would totally go and live my last summer over and over again, except now I would know which surgeon to go to so I wouldn't have to waste so much time and money, and that somebody way better than Bob was right around the corner so I'd have to waste so much time going, oh, Bob doesn't love me and he's talking to other girls on Tinder. If you're thinking about getting your implants removed, I really hoped this video helped you out in realizing that, yeah, you'll feel awesome, you'll look awesome, you'll be able to regain your health back. I believe in you. If you're thinking about getting implants because so-and-so will like me more, or oh, I'll finally love myself, dude, honey, please don't do that. You'll end up like me and just hating yourself even more because you didn't use that money on something that was actually beneficial to your life. And not only that, you'll also feel like total crap because the chemicals that implants are made of are things that you're not supposed to be embedding into your body. Trust me, I thought for years that getting implants would magically fix all my confidence issues. No, I didn't. Taking care of myself was what I needed to do in order to feel more confident and love myself even more. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful or useful, leave a cute and quirky comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and share this video, please. It would really help me out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you at my channel real soon. Bye!